Yeah, the
Yeah,
tops. It's just the top. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey. So this is a real fast game. I always like to say it's the fastest moving Mario game. Oh, that was a bad Koopa hit, but since this is Warpless, this is the only category, only real category, that you have grab the mushroom in the first stage here. And hitting the Koopa like that is a little easier, it's a little faster than like slowing down to hit a block normally, and then like grabbing a power up from it, so it's like an ideal way to power up. Okay, so I did not get P-Speed there. Only happens every now and then, but okay. We still got it, alright. Yeah, the main thing about this game is just understanding how P-Speed works and getting it as much as possible. Whenever I say P-Speed, it refers to this meter at the bottom with the 6 arrows, the P meter. Okay, so this is a really tricky stage. Even right off the bat, this game is a pretty tough speed game. So let's get the P-Speed here. Waffle jump. And Fortress Fly. Super cool stage. I love the first fort. Didn't get in the door fast enough, but it's nice. And one movement from the bro, and we damage boost right out of our leaf. Because the super leaf, every time you jump, oh, okay. Okay, we didn't get hit. That's good. Now with the leaf, either Takuni or the super leaf, every time you jump, you lose your horizontal speed quite a bit, just because it sort of replaces it with a fluttering mechanic. So the fastest way to go through most of the stuff in the game is as Big Mario, Fire Mario, anything that doesn't fly, pretty much. It's weird. Okay. 1-6 is kind of a tough stage. There is a difficult jump. It's as much as I've practiced this game, it's hard to. We did not get P-Speed. Just because there's a small gap like in the ground, it can mess with your P-Speed buildup. It's just the subtleties of this game, the way the P-Speed mechanic works. It's hard to be really consistent in some spots. And in other spots, it looks like it shouldn't ever work, and it works every time. Okay, nice little 3-frame, I think it's a 3-frame window to press inputs on the castle screen there. Yeah, this is the Warpless category. That just simply means you can't use any warp whistles. However, you can grab a warp whistle to end the stage, like we did in first Fortress there, but you're not allowed to use any of the warp whistles. And of course, you're not allowed to use any wrong warping mechanic as well. I guess it's feasible that someone could play through all the way to World 7 and then just do a wrong warp. But yeah, that's done. So, now we have firepower. We will try and keep this for as long as we can. I think until World 5. We keep this fire for quite a while. But there are a few stages that kind of require you to have flight. Oh yeah, I should be trying to quick kill. 6, 7, 8. Thought I counted 10, but anyways, if I was ready and not just like monologuing, we would have killed that guy real fast and not wasted 15 seconds. But yeah, this should be like a 3:30 as soon as I grab the wand, but a little slow, a little rusty, but we haven't died yet, so that's hard to, can't really ask for more. And question always comes up about grabbing a wand, because the wand falls faster than Mario, and the screen won't transition to this screen until Mario leaves the screen. You want Mario to fall as little as possible, and you want the wand to fall as much as possible, so don't jump to grab the wand. Save a little bit of time. Unless you have flight in there, like P-Speed, or once you have like a P-Wing, you can grab the wand off the top of the screen, and Mario sort of vertically screen wraps off the bottom. But there's no real opportunity to do that in the Warpless run. It would happen a lot in like the randomizer. So 2-2 is kind of a tough stage. There is a P-Speed strat. I don't know if I want to call it a strat because it's certainly not consistent. But let's not accidentally grab that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Coming up is 2 Fortress. I'm not a huge fan of this stage. It's just one of the stage. It has okay, so it is a good example of where the P meter just like never works for some reason, just to the way that the enemies are spaced. Yeah, we didn't get close. Okay, we got P speed a little bit. It's good. If you can get it on that first screen at all, you can at least have a relatively fast stage. Otherwise, you have to wait till this section to build it up again. So there is a damage boost strat you can do here instead of making it all the way through with fire. Oh, hello. We are improvising here. I guess that works. Okay. And it's something like 3.5 seconds, 3 seconds to kill Boom Boom. 3 seconds faster to kill Boom Boom with fire as opposed to just jumping on him, I think. Something like that. Yeah, Boom Boom fights are one of the primary reasons to keep fire. Okay, let's try to remember these jumps. I did not practice this stage at all. Seems to work. Okay, glad that still works. Cool. A lot of people struggle with that. It somehow sticks with me. Oh yeah, there's some nonsense about early hammers in here. I don't expend my brain power on that. This Hammer Brothers just chilling down there, alright? So being Warpless, we don't have to play all the stages. So either 2-4 or 2-5 we'll skip. I'm gonna skip 2-4 since both Hammer Brothers are down there, probably. See what they do after this. That's one thing about the Warpless category, is being intimately familiar with the Hammer Brothers, their movements, and what items you should get. Sadly, that's because I haven't done a whole lot of runs recently. I'm going to be pretty rusty on that, making some... Ooh, let's go this direction, actually, so we don't have to fight both. I don't know which one has the hammer. 2-4 is a pretty tough stage to do PSP, but we got the hard part done. Oh my god! Just didn't jump. Okay, we'll see what the Hammer Brothers do now. They're just cruising around. Alright. Kind of a crappy spot to die. Grab that. That way we can get fire back in the airship. Yo, got lucky on the P-speed there, just because those little, like, those empty spaces, sometimes you just can't build up P-speed at all. The meter doesn't even fill up. Alright, where are these guys going? They're just dancing around, back and forth. This is one of the most technical stages in the game, I think. 2 Pyramid is real fun to play. There's a lot of variance in it, a lot of movement back and forth. It also kind of showcases a lot of the mechanics of the game. Do pretty good here. I'm going to take this last strategy a little easier. Okay, not too bad. 2-8. That could have been a 2-8-3. I've gotten a 2-8-5 on that pipe before. Real tough. But there's a slightly faster strat with handling those Buzzy Beetles. It's just really dangerous. So we're just going to fight this guy and hope he has the hammer and hope the other guy doesn't run on top of us. That's my... Awesome. Totally not what I wanted. He'll probably run on top of us anyways. No, he's gonna make us go an extra couple spaces. Thanks, dude. So, sadly, the extra Hammer Brother fight wastes like 15 seconds. But we can make use of that music box later. It's just not worth it to fight that Hammer Brother. Okay. We get a fire flower back on this airship. Only a few airships have fire flowers. World 3 and World 4 will not. This is our last pretty convenient opportunity for a flat. Well, okay. I guess there's a couple fire flowers in 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. They're a little dangerous to get. This 3-2 is not too bad. But coming up pretty soon will be real. It'll be much more critical to keep our fire flower. And yeah, the game has these lovely auto-scrollers at the end of every stage. Every world. Until World 8. It's a real level at the end, but you have like 4 auto-scrollers before you get there. So, lots of auto-scrollers in this game. It's pretty much the reason to play Warpless over 100%. It's just that you have another like 10 minutes worth of auto scrollers on 100%. Or, yeah, maybe about 10 minutes. Quite a bit. So, I do not know the fire kill on this guy. Kinda took it a little risky there. You can do like a high jump at the beginning. Okay, we have avoided some disasters so far. Let's try not to go all coin ship. I keep having these double-digit coin counts. It's getting scary. Okay, so World 3, a couple of these stages are real tough. First stage is cake, but 3-2 and 3-3 are really rough stages. Let's hope we can do it. I did not practice them. Okay. I'm just like reflecting on what I want to do in the next couple of stages, especially 3-3. I've just gone back and forth on all sorts of strats. We're just gonna, I'm not sure what my hands are gonna do. Alright, so we have a music cue here. Oh, what do you do here? I don't remember. Fuck. Oh, you turn back to avoid that. Okay, I'm glad I just got back on the platform. Okay. Kind of does. Oh, hey. My weave into that did not work. Well, we're pretty low power right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do in this next stage. We'll just, I don't know. Oh, that way. I can still... Okay. These coin counts, too. What's going on? Yeah, fine. Okay. So I gotta figure out where I want to power up fighting these Hammer Brothers. Oh, that Hammer Brother might bail out, by the way. So this is one of the scary parts about Warpless. Is this Hammer Brother on the top right here in World 3. We want to fight both of the Hammer Brothers and not die on any of the stages to make sure that the bridges are down when we want them to be. If one of the Hammer Brothers takes off, that disrupts that cycle and we have to suicide. If the Hammer Brother with the hammer takes off, it could be a little tricky. Okay, he's staying on screen. Let's... Okay, I'm gonna just take it safely here, buddy. Okay. Got our hammer. So, this... Okay, we can power up in this stage. Good. That's right. Do it like this. Get it! Nice! Okay. That's a nice little backup, but only if you can like clip into the block like that. So my P meter didn't decrease too much, so that's nice. That was a good recovery. We got lucky to have this stage here. So the Hammer Brother should be good. Oh, oh no, dude! Where are you going? We're screwed. We have to hope he comes. Well, I mean, he doesn't have to come back. He just has a star. We already got the hammer, and he's not coming back. So this is what you gotta do. Let's try real hard not to die. Don't worry. Okay. Oh, get up there. Oh no. Okay. So, it's real important after you decide to use a cloud that you don't die, because when you die, you go back to the last stage that you exited, and that would have been before the cloud use. Furthermore, the bridges would have changed cycles again, making me... Yeah, you'd have to play a lot of extra stages. It kind of sucks. So, we're good. Now if we die, we would just respawn at 3. I would really like to get fire, but we're just gonna get that. That's about it. So rip the H. Ugh. That fight Windy is Big Mario. And yeah, this is a real bad spot to not have fire, because for a while, we're not gonna have fire for a little while, unfortunately. I didn't practice World 3, so I practiced World 4 all the way to the end, so. World 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, so. Hopefully we'll be doing better from here on out. But yeah, no Fire Flower for quite a while. Quite a while, unfortunately. But, since Windy is kind of a nasty fight, without fire, I'll probably grab this Super Leaf in this airship. But still deathless. Well, except for the Forced Suicide in World 3, the bad hammer brother energy. Nice. Yeah, that's...
Not much you can do about that.
There really isn't. That's just Warpless. That's the way it is. Well, that's okay. We can still do some pretty cool strats in World 3 without fire. Nice little glitch bullet bill there. Stop hitting those guys. They actually cause some lag. Okay, Windy, what you got? Hit her real quick. Okay, she won't throw another ring. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, I might do this crazy D-boost variation on this next stage. Maybe. How would this work? Okay, I'm gonna try to do the fast strat on this stage, just sort of improvising it without fire. By damage boosting, because I don't want to have Super Leaf at this point. I was just extra HP for the Windy fight, and you're pretty slow with it, so. But I think my first jump will, the Super Leaf even affects like basic neutral jumps, so I don't even think this like, jumping towards this enemy is going to work the same as it does. We'll see. You land on it. That screws it up. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. We should probably take damage because every stage is going to get screwed. Okay. Yikes. Alright, so a good 10-second time loss in that stage. Alright, let's go fast again. Okay, can't do the despawn because we don't have Fire Flower. Yeah, we're really dependent on Fire Flower in a lot of spots in this run. But that's only a slight time loss on this stage. Oh, dude, no, that's right. Okay, well, slight time loss turned into, not too bad. Did a few frame perfect jumps there, so we kept our P speed. Yeah, that's right. The oscillation of the ship changes it. If you jump off of that cloud, I should have adjusted it. But it's fine. We're got a few extra lives because we need it. Okay, and next stage isn't too bad without fire. We got the Sledge Bros, exclusive to World 4. I like them because they're really easy to kill. The regular Hammer Brothers are, like, the scariest. A little train going on over there with the Hammer Brothers. Okay, that guy has like a 25% chance of not jumping, and he decided not to. Reacted in time. This is a nice speed stage. 4-3. Too early. Recovery, somewhat. And that sucks though, because this next stage, as Small Mario, is really bad. So let's try not to die. But we did say one of our hammers was specifically to skip that stage. Yo, we got the P-speed. Okay, I had a little time. So you can jump off of the Wacky 2 there, but it is extremely tight. Yikes. Oh, hey, buddy. That's awesome. Thanks. And normally, if you're Big Mario, you can get some extra speed off that little platform there. But we survived. We survived. Yeah, 4-4 is a real scary stage. And you don't really go that fast in it, so it's not fun. Yeah. Okay, a few more Sledge Bros here. I had my Hammer Brother metagame down, we would want to skip this one. So we don't really need the stars, but we do want the P-Wing. We have to get it anyways. So P-Wings and hammers are like the most important item to get from these guys. This stage is fun to do with some power-ups, but... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to delay. Okay, that's right, without fire. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, let's try this. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, so different. I've only practiced with the fire. Probably should have did some backup. So first, legit death. Got delayed enough there. Thinking about it at the last moment. We'll get rid of this. This is a nice beginner strat. Just grab that fire flower and just jam through everything. The star. Say fire flower on that star. Yeah. And I really wish I had fire here. This, okay, yeah, okay, so this is the last spot to get fire flower for quite a while, so let's get this. And this does save considerable time in World 5 if we can keep it for a while. God, the clever way of going through that without P-speed. Okay, we gotta practice this stage. Yeah, that's also not the way to do that guy. Okay, we're learning a lot going through this run here. It's been a learning experience. Okay. And the World 4 auto-scroller, it's a famous one. It is super slow. It and World 7 are quite slow. They're like 2-minute auto-scrollers. It's like twice as long as your average. That's pretty much just because the screen moves like half as fast. It's not because the stage is longer. And yeah, let's collect some coins here, not get hit by the fire. And we want to push our coin count just above 89, or just above multiple of 11. But actually, there are some unavoidable coins in the next stage, so I'm not worried. I don't get coin chips that often. Surely it won't happen in this run. If you like swag out next to one of these guys, you can sometimes jump on them without jumping. There it is! Boom, we got it. That's good luck. That's good luck. Swagging out on top of the wrench guys. Rocky wrench. Yeah, this is... So. How do you do this? This is I wait here. Wait here at the front, I think?
Wait until it starts to push me when I'm over top of the fire. And then once it starts to
I
push
wait
me
for
over
Mario's
top,
feet
then
to
I go,
disappear,
okay, that's where I go there.
but you can't see the TV is cut off too much at the top, so I couldn't really see it. But we made it. Okay. Wait for 2 of these like ropes to appear before I jump. Yeah, it's quite a bit cut off on the top of this TV. This is my old TV, so I can't. There's a nice kill on this guy. This guy jumps fast enough that sometimes your collision doesn't register when you jump on top of him and you just take damage. So unfortunately it didn't happen. Let's try and keep our fire flower all the way through 5-7. That's kind of the goal. There's no no backup fire flowers until then that are within reasonable reach. thinking about all the crazy strats I'm probably not gonna do. And it's gonna turn out that 5-1 will just lose fire here for some reason. So I do not practice this stage. It's way too short. It's supposed to be easy, but yeah. You do the jump from where do you do it? No, early on. Yeah. My bad. Okay. Didn't want to take damage then mostly. So, yeah, if you have fire, you can. You want to land on the ground a little earlier since you can fireball those guys and build up the speed. It's 299. Okay, so visual cue here. Okay. So yes, falling here really sucks. Glad we didn't. There's a thing. Well, not there's a faster way with that strategy, but there's also a faster strategy to do that ring where you only have to do one slide. But I take damage pretty often trying it, so let's just not screw up the rest of the run, please. Okay, so we got to think about our Hammer Bro situation. We already have our P-Wing, so we can just cruise on past these guys. Okay. So our music, I think I just want to cruise on past these guys. No. Okay. The old twisty tower here. This is also quite a technical level. Ooh, nice speed keep. And okay, whatever. Oh, this could be it. Let's keep the P-speed. Okay, so here's where you got to do a couple of frame-perfect jumps in order to keep P this far. Didn't do it. But that's a real good stage. Okay. Kept our Fire Flower. Let's try and get it through this stage. You don't need it here. You just need to survive. This is... Oh, hello? Where's my P-speed? It's just not even there. Okay. Just don't die. How do you even do the stage without P-speed? I guess, like... Okay, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Okay. Okay. One extra thing on screen. Okay. And more lives. Why not? Just didn't want to get 99 coins, pretty much. Sorry. Let's just do... The next two stages are real cool Fire Flower strats, so I'm just glad we get to try it. Got it. No, dude, that's just my variation on that strategy. If I do that, I get hit sometimes. It was just like that was like one frame where that could happen. It sucks. Too bad. But hey, we did the stage fast. That's still the fastest way to do that one. So that means we can't do a 5-7 very fast, but 5-7 does have a backup Fire Flower. Pretty much just need the Fire Flower to hit this first Koopa. But not much we can do now. So fortunately it's a pretty fast backup Fire Flower though. I just wish you can get P-speed reasonably again. So if you, by jumping while with P-speed there, it gives me a large window to be able to jump coming out of the pipe and still have P-speed. Okay, now the fortress. There is like a 4-second time saver you can do by clipping into the wall right here, but if you miss, you die, and you pretty much always miss. Jump timings here. It's middle of that one. Small immediately. Okay. Crouch jump here. Okay. Yeah, this one you don't shoot early. The corridor is too long, you end up outrunning your fireballs. And this airship does have a backup Fire Flower in case I get hit, but... I'm trying not to die here. Nope, next one. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah, we were one platform too short. We're remembering as we go. It's a learning experience. This is a welcome to my tutorial. Ah, dude, we are. Okay, we're still offset by our score, though, so... Miss you... Cloudless, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. God.
Yeah, that's Glib's favorite stage.
5-9, yeah, it's a classic. Yeah, so we skipped the old diagonal auto-scroller. It's, I think it's the general public's least favorite stage. It's the one out... Dude, look at the 55555! Whoa! With the 11 coin count. Okay. Almost got 22 lives, I guess. Yeah, so this airship has a backup fire. Don't need it. I think this airship has coins. World 6, you can get a... You cannot get a coin chip, right?
Okay. That's the last one.
Okay.
It's 7.
Right. Right, or 7. 7 doesn't have any.
Or no, it's, yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool. So the way these fireballs despawn at the top of the screen is different in this version compared to the All-Stars version, and that actually does change some strategies. Like A1, potentially. So this is normally a really easy fire kill guy, but I'm a huge wuss, so... That was too early. Okay, so flies I landed on. Okay, we're progressing through the game. You know, it's kind of somewhat speedy-ish. 31, yeah. World 6 is rough. It's a real long world. So here's where we'll start to bust out some of our items to save some time. We used a couple of music boxes and all that. I did find... Okay, I have the extra music box. Yeah. And I also haven't learned there's a relatively new development to identify which Hammer Brothers have the items. And I have not learned that. I've not learned that. So there's an easy, supposedly easy way of identifying the Cloud Bro on this level, but I don't know how to do it. Okay, how's it watching? Okay, we're figuring it out.
Yeah, I haven't actually learned which direction the bro's facing when the screen loads up.
Yeah.
He's facing left and that's the cloud, right? So I think it must be the one facing one. So I think the cloud starts on the screen, right?
I don't remember.
I think that might be what it is.
I'm just going.
I also could be talking out my ass.
Sounds good to me. Alright, sounds correct. That's not the timing, but it's okay. Okay. Should be good. Okay. Yeah, that's the only time you'll see that. It's interesting that you can actually make it to Boo Boo with a star in that stage. And the game can actually handle it. We have a train going on. Those guys just cruised around. Okay. I don't want the P-speed, man. Do not want it. I was not getting into practice. I wouldn't know what to do. Okay. This is a notorious stage for me. I just feel like I die in a lot of runs. Let's just go up here. Okay. But yeah, back there in 641 is one of the few spots you'll see me deliberately boost out of. Oh, hey guys. Keep up the good work.
Another one. Stop.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna see which one this is. I don't know. Nope. Not what we need. Okay, let's not lose. You can lose a lot of time in this stage by messing up or taking damage, so you need to keep this P-wing. Nobody else does this strategy because it's not consistent. Like, I'm glad it sort of still worked. Okay, it was decent. Kinda worked. Alright, let's get our actual Cloud. We fought so many Hammer Brothers in this run. I think we have an extra music box, too. And another hammer we drop here. It's the last hammer. We have to boost. Yep. Oh no. Okay, pretty cool strategy if the end works. Like. Okay. Yeah, World 6 is pretty interesting. I mean, you power up a lot and you boost a lot.
I always found it interesting how ice physics work in this game. Like most games, it's like if you're on ice, you have a hard time building up momentum, you start moving, but then you maintain it as you keep running. But in this game, you get your momentum for free, and then you keep it really fast. And I always thought that was kind of strange.
It's pretty strange ice physics here. In a speedrun, it's not too consequential. It doesn't really matter. But I mean, given all my crappy Hammer Brothers stuff, it's not been too bad of a world so far. Pretty happy with it. This is usually a devastating world to my runs. Okay, not too bad. Just in the subtleties of how you gain speed there, like you could sometimes do that first section super slow, but yeah, anyways, that's one of the stages we burn a P-Wing on. Not really necessary. You can actually wall jump through it. It's just really inconsistent to wall jump in this game. So now, once again, it's our third damage boost of the world. This is a crouch. This is a crouch. Yeah. And we wait. This guy's coming back. We're just gonna take it down because I don't know what the hell to do. And we should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. You get a mushroom on the airship. So yeah, you can actually, right before entering that door, you can do a corner clip and skip that elevator section. But I'm a scrub, so you're not seeing that. And despite some flubs, even for me in my prime, that's a good World 6.
Yeah, the later worlds are pretty tough, despite having all those items.
And World 7's very similar. We've saved up quite a bit of our items just for World 6 and 7. Just dump them to skip all the super long stages. Hello. Oh, oh you can't be hurt? Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know if you can or not. I think you can, but this is the
Okay, so there's a fancy clip in this stage we can do. It doesn't really matter. I don't remember this airship at all. For some reason. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm good. It's the first one? Second. Oh man, almost dying on these airships. Come on. Just don't get hit. Okay. Same thing with this dude. Don't get hit, please. Just land on his balls. Okay, hopefully I didn't jump too much. Okay. Could be easiest. I've like never messed up on this boss in a run ever. I'm pretty sure I've never died on an airship other than the fast airship in World 8 in a run. So let's try and keep it that way. We're talking like career level here. Still waiting for it to happen. Okay, on to World 7, we have, there's a lot of shady stuff happening in World 7. There's one of the big run disruptors is trying to get the old 7-1 clip. You just kind of jump into this corner and hope it works. 3, 4 tries. That's pretty great for a marathon setting. I will take that any run, to be honest. Unless I had like a 51 or something. I'm pretty far off of that mark. And we want to burn a star here. Pretty cool strat if we don't screw it up. Okay, not too bad. And landed on the corner of the pipe there, so we can enter this next pipe pretty quick. Nice stage. Okay. We saved a lot of our clouds for this world. Clouds and P-Wings. Start dumping those pretty quick. So our last green, grassy stage of the run. What's it called? The dead grass in World 8. Let's see if we bounce off this loser. Boom. I can jump there and okay. Something like that. Okay, and 7-4, one of the slowest, worst stages in the game. It's not only a slow auto-scroller, it's actually pretty tough. See ya. And these pipes count as checkpoints too, so if I die, I just don't have to play 7-4 no matter what. Yeah. This is one of the few mandatory flight stages. And 195 clocks somehow. Okay. So yeah, entering that stage with P-Wing or even just Super Leaf is saves significant time. Last P-Wing stage here. You can fly right over this. Although you can clip in this stage, it's harder to do than the first and second one. A little harder. Okay, so 7-8 is real tough, and I am doing a relatively newer strategy that I'm not very familiar with. So let's try not to die. We screwed up. Whoa, hey! I guess that works. Proper P-speed there? Okay, good. Jump. Okay, that's off cycle. We survived. GG. Oh man, do I know side that? Alright, we're small. We're small. We're wussing out here. We're wussing out here. Or maybe as a DeuceCon throwback. I haven't done this in ages. This might be a terrible. Okay, no, that's one of. Okay, can't get hit. 2. These all look good. Okay. Okay, this last one was real hard to get consecutively. That ain't too bad. That's comparable to doing a stage normal. So. And yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable doing the fort as small Mario. And then if you die, normally I would have clouded over that stage. Also, yeah, let's not die here either, please. Let's try to swag. Clip! Ah. Yeah, pretty much I wanted to do the fort there instead of 7-9, but that would require clouding over 7-9 and then doing the fort, and it's a very scary stage. If you die, you have to do 7-9 anyways. So, 7-9 is slower, unless you get all the clips in a row consecutively. But of course, that's very tough. And skipping over the fort and doing the much less threatening Piranha Plant stage. Kind of made it much safer. So, World 7 airship also gives you 2 power-ups, so you can go all the way from small Mario to fully powered Fire Flower. Kind of nice. But this is a super long airship. It doesn't scroll as slow as the World 4 airship, but it's like twice as much level. Another good 2-minute auto scroll. I usually go up there, it's just weird. got swag on this guy. No. Come on. Damn. Alright. So, our luck is running out from the first swag out. Alright, we got another shot. Come on. Damn. And, yeah, there's one that's supposed to spawn right here, but in the NES version, like 95% of the time he doesn't spawn. All-Stars version, he's always there. Kind of weird. Not exactly sure what causes enemies to despawn in this game, but I mean, there's not much else on the screen, and it is completely consistent that the guy despawns in the NES version. Pretty weird. Okay, our streak of not dying on the major airships continues. Well, we could get stung luck by Ludwig. Let's try not to have that. We're in there. Alright. 46. Ooh, man. On a good run, I'll be like 42 minutes at this point. 41 is what I really want to shoot for at this point. So, but we're sub-hour. We're sub-hour. Sub-hour base. And yeah, World 8, Final World. It's pretty special, especially in Warpless. The game just, you know, it's not holding back. I mean, it's got all sorts of brutality in store for us. We have 4 auto-scrollers to slog through, and then the lovely hands stages right in the middle. So we might just lose a minute thanks to the hands stages. That's how it works. So, the thing about these auto-scrollers is just disciplining yourself to do everything the same way every time. Just get real used to doing the same thing over and over again. Don't get too clever. Don't start jumping on everything and trying to get extra lives. Just do the same thing over and over again and get used to it. It just takes discipline. It's not because they're not hard stages, but people tend to get bored. Screwing around. That could ruin it. See it happen all the time. So we have a I'm standing on all these cannons that I'm standing on. I do it this way like every time. We have a special lag reduction strat here. Very particular setup to prevent some of these bombs from just saturating the screen with their explosions. It still lags a little bit, but it's good, like, second time saving. Probably. You can't really tell unless you see how laggy it is. Kind of unique in that it's a boomerang brother, and in Warpless, since you enter that screen with Fire Flower, you've got a pretty good shot of killing him before he throws his boomerang, and the treasure chest won't spawn until all sprites are off the screen. So, and it's like a second or something if you kill him before he throws a boomerang. And in any percent no wrong warp, this is a notorious stage for having easily the hardest. That's a good expression there, but it's easily the hardest item box to collect in the game. Like, there's no fancy way to do it consistently. It's just super hard. Don't know what the developers were thinking. But you don't have to worry about any of these large cannons like that. You just hold to the left of the screen, no problem. So, no funny business here. Just do the same things that I always do. I mean, there's swag in between like that, but as long as you just always do the same stuff. Oh, we got a swag out. Last chance. This is the last chance. Come on. Yeah, on the top of this ridge here. Kill the first version of it. Swag out. Come on. Sucks. Okay, so another important swag section is getting in here. That wasn't very deep. You want to get nice and deep in that little boat section there. And, to less the run. So that's just how it works. Okay, a couple of auto-scrollers are done, and so basically you have a 50% chance as you pass over each of these stages to have to play it. And there's 3 of them. We want to pass all of them. So we're doing the first one. At the end of these, you each get a backup super leaf, which is kind of nice if you're getting hit a lot. Hey! Not too bad.
It's 95% on the first one, I expect.
It's decent for me, so... Yeah, so you have 50% chance to get one hand. I can't, I'm focusing. You have the best probability to get one hand or 2 hands. Yeah, that's what. So this is another stage that's all about discipline. It's not too tough once you have done enough. And I might not be doing like the best or safest way, it's just the way that I'm extremely used to. Okay, 3 of the auto-scrollers are out of the way. Now, we move on to some of the cool regular stages. 8-1 is one of my favorite stages in the game. Let's see if we can do it really nice. Swag for you. Missed a 3-framer at the end, but that's what an 8-1 should look like. 290 on the clock. No star. No star power up. Okay. 8-2 is also pretty tough. Let's try and get the hill climb. Got it. And let's try not to get hit by this guy. Jump right there-ish. Yep. Okay. Nice 8-2. Yeah, keeping your P-speed as you ascend the hill while destroying the Venus fire traps, pretty tough. Okay, the old 8 Fortress, another real cool stage, although this has been obsoleted in Warpless. There's a more complicated... it's actually, compared to 7-9 and 7 Fortress 2, it's actually best to use the Cloud on this stage, as opposed to either of those. You can play both 7-9 and 7-2. But that does require a different, some other slight differences. And don't worry, I'm not going to get hit there.
That's also scary too, because this is the last place you have the flowers.
Yep, that's correct. So the last, there's a couple of flowers. You could power all the way up in this stage before finishing it, but you can't get any fire flowers for the rest of the game, sadly. And you can save considerable time with fire flower on the Bowser fight, so we really would consider it. If we get hit, it's like an automatic, like 45-second time loss. I can't hear. Where's this? So there's an easy strategy through this stage. You just kind of hold at the front and mash. And what's funny is, if you do this, yeah, you'll be mashing just fine until the enemy appears and suddenly your fingers don't work and you get hit. But, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we're remembering these auto-scrollers. Don't get hit on the last auto-scroller, please. Bombs. Just keep that out of the way. And just keep hugging the front of the screen. Got one more rocky wrench. Okay. Oh man, I keep forgetting to do my fireball crouch jump swags. Okay, we're good. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Horse Dad. Did a couple of them for you, though. Okay, final stage. 56-ish. Okay. It's alright, I guess. Just is one of my favorite stages as well. It's one of the most technical stages in the game, without a doubt. There's just so much going on. There's a lot of different route options too if you want to get real crazy. Good stairs. Finicky, finicky, dude. Okay. Early jump. Oof, got it. All right, you're ready on time. Time.
6:23.
We did it. Somehow, we did it. Okay, that's Mario Bros. 3. I guess I can still do this game. Cool. Why not? So thanks for watching. Stick around for more DSCon.